we said that for all of the TV time that was spent for this random or seemingly random 6-man tag match at SummerSlam, LA Knight gets the pinfall victory over Jey Uso alongside Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys. You said you didn't have any high hopes that it wasn't going to set up anything because it just never seems to go anywhere. But Andy, Monday Night Raw kicked off tonight with the megastar confronting the world heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns. Basically said, name the time and the place, buddy. Put that title on the line. Stop avoiding me. And Andy, I will say this. I've been critical of LA Knight over the last couple of weeks. This was the best promo I've heard from him in months. And I don't think it comes as a shock that the world heavyweight champion Roman Reigns was opposite him in this.
Yeah, I think it's, kind of goes to show that LA Knight has been ready to be in this kind of a spot for a long, long, long time.
Sure.
And now he's finally getting that moment, that opportunity. I'm still on the fence about it because I know, he's getting the opportunity. He's not going to win it. Like, he's not going to become world heavyweight champion. So how do you keep him going after he loses? Like, what's next for LA Knight? What happens after all of this? Because, if they want to pull the bait and switch and have LA Knight win, awesome. Like, that would be great. But that's a very small chance that happens.
Yeah.
And so, I think it's great that he's getting this moment. I think it's great that he's getting this opportunity. It's going to be at Money in the Bank. Like, I think it's if it's anywhere else, I will be shocked at this point, unless I think we have an Atlanta Saturday night's main event before Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's like, I don't have the date for that one in front of me, but yes, it is a Sunday night's main event. I think it's Labor Day weekend. I could be wrong.
That's September 10th.
I'll look it up real fast. Keep talking. I'll find it.
It could happen there. Like, if it happens there, he's definitely not winning the title at Saturday night's main event or Sunday night's main event. So I don't know. Like, I really think they need to be careful about how they handle this, because we've seen it so many times of getting the title opportunity is a step in the right direction, but you've also killed a lot of people's momentum by having them just get beaten and then fall all the way back down the card. I mean, Finn Balor and LA Knight are perfect examples of that already. LA Knight has worked really hard. I mean, how many people have we seen be buried and thrown into the mud time and time and time again? And he refuses to die. Like, he refuses to, just lay down and let it happen, because the crowd is always behind him. He always gets the crowd on his side. He always has them in the palm of his hand. And so they have to be able to do something with it, even if he's not going to win the world title. He has to be able to come out looking strong, and they have to give him something to really sink his teeth into.
Yep, for sure. City Kitty in the chat, LA Knight had us rolling with the quips tonight. Doing the letters, spelling out "you suck" was absolutely hilarious. So that Sunday night's main event is September the 6th. And the last time that Roman Reigns and LA Knight went head to head for the championship was Crown Jewel, November 2023. So I was trying to think as to when that would be, because I see your point about how does LA Knight, what does he do after this? He's probably not going to win. 99% chance he's not going to win. So what happens after this? And I was trying to think, the last time that he faced Roman Reigns, again, November 2023, he then went into a feud with AJ Styles leading up to WrestleMania 40. And that was a really entertaining feud. Sort of got overshadowed by AJ Styles being a heel and trying to force AJ to be a heel when AJ doesn't want to be a heel and the people don't want him to be a heel, etc., etc. That's nobody's fault. What I'm trying to get to is LA Knight could recover better, maybe because of, I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence either. I guess I'm hoping that creative will be better after he loses. I don't know though. We
Yeah.
talked about it on the night one post show. He's rubbed somebody the wrong way. But now, as we said on the post show, it's sink or swim. It's
Yeah.
okay, you're getting a shot. How are you going to do with it? I just think now they could find a way to have somebody better after losing to Roman Reigns than they did on the 1,300 day, streak or whatever it was. I have a little bit of confidence that LA Knight would be better, but like you said, if somebody is given the opportunity to carry this feud, if Roman is off TV, LA Knight's proven he can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even tonight, like, I think he proved that he can keep up with Roman and even, step up to him and beat him in some ways on the mic. So I really enjoy what they did tonight. And I hope that this is a long-term success for him that ends in something that we can look back and go, okay, it didn't go downhill from there. It got better, and he was able to keep that momentum going and keep going. So I don't know what it's going to look like. That's part of the reason why I think it's a lot easier to book him with Money in the Bank than it is to book him in this title match, because Money in the Bank gives him something to hold on to for 6 months, 8 months, whatever it is, versus he gets his moment. But more than likely after Money in the Bank, he's probably not anywhere near the title scene again after that. And so I think that's a real big concern to have going forward. But I think the next couple of weeks is going to be very telling about the direction of LA Knight and what's going to happen with him after this feud is over.
And I think it'll be really interesting too, because we saw last night at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns defeating Seth Rollins by himself yet again. No bloodline interference, no nothing. We also saw tonight on Raw, Roman with the bloodline for the first time in I don't know how long, Andy, that they were all four on screen together. And it was key that Roman, Jay or Jimmy, whoever said it, hey, we'll go get LA Knight for you. And Roman said, no, leave that joker to me. You guys have done enough. Leave him to me. And then Roman walks off, and then LA Knight strolls by, gets in their face and does their little thing. Andy, it almost makes me think the bloodline's going to go behind Roman's back and try to take care of his problem for him in the lead up to this match. I don't know what kind of tension that's going to bring in the bloodline or what have you, because in traditional Roman Reigns feud, you would see LA Knight have to go through Jimmy and Jay and Jacob on the way to Roman. I don't know if that's going to be the case this time, in a formal match. Okay, now you get Roman.
Yeah, I mean, plus it's hard to know what's going on with the bloodline when the creative doesn't even know. Are they friends? Are they not friends? Are they together? Are they not together? Like, it's literally a week-to-week basis. And I still don't understand why Jacob is so happy to acknowledge Roman Reigns now, even though he wasn't weeks ago.
Well, remember, though, he was happy to follow the OTC's orders and happy to acknowledge Roman. It was Jay and Jimmy that he wasn't going to take orders from. And then all of a sudden, they're the ones that were getting buddy-buddy when Roman was off TV. And they said it, Michael Cole said it on commentary at SummerSlam. He was like, the pressure on these three guys to win because they know that's what Roman Reigns wants. They haven't been on TV together in weeks.
Yeah. It's the bloodline booking for this generation of it, this era of it, is not gone good at all. It's been very hard to follow, very hard. And it's hard to understand why we should care about this version of the bloodline.
Honestly, I don't know how hands-on Paul Heyman is now, as he was the first time. And I think that could be a very big key to this, because Paul Heyman is all about the details, and he always made sure every I was dotted, every T was crossed. I don't know if he's as hands-on now, so maybe that's where we're lacking.
Yeah, it very well could be, but we need to have somebody that's focused on this to make it make sense, because it is not making any sense right now. Even tonight, like how Raw went off the air with Roman going out and being proud of Jacob for murdering Royce Keys, but then turn around and being a babyface again with Rey Mysterio. Like, it's just, what are we doing? Which story are we telling? Which way are we going? We have to figure this out one way or another.